John Stevens with Port City Running Tours, and we do running tours around Portland, but lately we've been really focusing on the brewery running tour, which kind of really kicked off last year at Portland Beer Week, and it was a huge success, pretty popular. We just kind of rolled with it. We're doing it now on a weekly basis, and this year we're going to be offering a few during Portland Beer Week, and then we're doing our kind of big special event this year is a Beer Week scavenger hunt around the entire city. Yeah, well, the scavenger hunt is kind of new for us, and really what we want to try to do is involve as many people that are in themselves involved with Beer Week as we can. We're kicking off at Rising Tide Saturday, November 9th at 1. And from there, it's just kind of a trek around the city. It'll be probably about 4 to 5 miles, and it's a timed event. Fastest team wins. You can have as many people on your team as you want. Really, the only mode of transportation, though, is your own 2 feet. No bikes, no cars, and it's kind of solving some trivia questions and riddles to bring you to certain locations where you'll have to kind of complete some certain challenges. It may be a picture, it may be getting something from a bartender, finding something on site. And as I said, fastest time wins. We'll throw in some bonus challenges that you can subtract some time with that mostly will involve drinking beer. The brewery running tours is about a 3-mile tour, a little bit under. We start here at the Thirsty Pig. We make our way down to Bayside, and first stop is at Rising Tide. From there, we're over to Urban Farm Fermentory for a little kombucha and cider, which is a nice little mix, especially when you're out running. A little bit of a lighter taste. And then from there, it's back downtown to Sebago, where we have our last stop, which includes a snack and samples before heading back to the Pig. Brewery running tours started with Portland Beer Week last year when I met Allison Stevens from the Thirsty Pig, and she was telling me about Beer Week, and I was telling her about my running tour company and how I would like to involve some bars and pubs at some point and breweries, and she said, hey, why don't you do a brewery running tour for Portland Beer Week? I thought, wow, what a great idea. Let's do it. And we just kind of went with it that first year and just kind of felt it out as we went, and it really worked out, and we had a really positive response from it, and a lot of people signed up, and it was just such a good time. I couldn't say no. I had to keep going with it. Right. We mostly focused on scenic and historical tours, really trying to hit the tourists that were coming into town, and the idea was basically you choose the distance, you choose the pace, and we'll show you around town, show you the sights, give you a little history along the way, which we also include in the brewery running tour as well. That's a little bit more geared towards the alcohol history in Portland. But we really like to show off the city and everything it has to offer. I like history a lot. My family's got some history here in the city. My great-grandfather was a local architect, and a lot of the buildings here downtown and homes in Portland are John Calvin Stevens homes. So I really do enjoy showing that off and getting to talk about that. And I was a history major in college. It's always kind of appealed to me. And I just really enjoy sharing all these, what I find to be interesting facts. A lot of people tend to tune me out a little bit and might not find it so interesting, but there's a lot of really neat and interesting history here in Portland, and it's great to be able to share that. I would like to encourage people to sign up for the scavenger hunt. It's going to be a really good time. I know I've had a few people contact me that are a little bit nervous about the distance and a little bit nervous about going fast and running fast, and it really isn't going to be about speed. It really, I think strategy is going to play a lot into it, and intelligence and your Google searching skills as well. You have to figure out these questions, and they're going to be all over the city, all over the peninsula. So really it's going to come down to your strategy and how you attack it and the order you go in, and how you're able to figure these clues out. So fastest team is probably not going to win, and of course the more beer drinking bonus challenges you tackle, the faster your time will be. This is John Stevens from Port City Running Tours, and you're watching Active Beer Geeking.